The price of fame, when the dress becomes a deal. Every man has a breaking point. In Hollywood, it's not always about breaking you with pressure. Sometimes it's about dressing you in it. You've seen it. The funny scene, the shocking moment, the viral outfit. A powerful male celebrity steps out wearing a dress, and the crowd erupts. But look beyond the fabric, past the performance, because what you might be watching is a form of obedience. Whether it's comedy, fashion, or film, a subtle yet consistent pattern emerges. A rite of passage that seems to reprogram men in plain sight. The bolder the star, the more public the display. If you think it's just fashion, you might be missing the bigger picture. Here are 5 male celebrities who wore the dress and what it might have cost them. Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of programming. Before he was a blockbuster king in Men in Black or Independence Day, Will Smith was the charismatic Fresh Prince. In 1993, in Season 3 of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he appeared on set in a blonde wig, full makeup, and a pink dress. The audience laughed and ratings soared. But was it merely a joke? Comedians like Paul Mooney and Dave Chappelle have long highlighted what they call the dress code, not a fashion statement but a quiet industry expectation. It's often presented as a public moment of symbolic surrender, a prerequisite for the next level of fame. For Will, the pattern seems to fit. After that episode, his career exploded with blockbusters and franchises. Was this purely due to his talent, or was there a price paid in dignity? Once you've worn the dress, there might be no turning back. Kevin Hart, the comedic cross-dresser. Kevin Hart has built an empire on his tireless energy, yet his path to superstardom is frequently dotted with wigs, dresses, and lipstick. He wore a dress in Scary Movie 3, on Saturday Night Live, and in numerous comedy sketches throughout the 2000s. These scenes consistently featured Hart in flamboyant attire, eliciting laughs on cue. Behind the scenes, other black comedians have quietly questioned this trend. Dave Chappelle famously walked away from a $50 million deal, reportedly due to concerns about this dress test, an unspoken demand for black male entertainers to seemingly compromise their masculinity before gaining full industry access. Kevin Hart, however, embraced it. Even when he faced controversy, losing his Oscars hosting gig over old tweets, he apologized and adjusted, ultimately becoming even bigger. He showed the system he would play the role, all of them, even those that came with heels. Kid Cudi, the floral disruption. In April 2021, Kid Cudi performed on Saturday Night Live in a full-length floral off-white dress. He stated it was a tribute to Kurt Cobain and a statement on freedom and mental health. While fashion critics applauded, others viewed it as a different kind of performance, a ritual. Another male figure, known for his rebellious streak, seemingly feminized on one of entertainment's most controlled stages. Nothing appears on SNL by accident. Cudi's performance went viral, sparking debate. Was it sincere artistic expression, or was it a calculated move? The timing was notable. After being relatively quiet, Cudi's fame surged with magazine covers and fashion deals following the dress. Was it a floral receipt for a renewed seat at the table? Harry Styles, the Vogue cover that shattered the timeline. In December 2020, Vogue featured Harry Styles on its cover in a flowing blue Gucci gown. He became the first solo male cover star and the first to wear a dress on the cover. While mainstream media hailed it as revolutionary, some, like Candace Owens, criticized it as an attempt to feminize men. The core question wasn't about men wearing dresses, but rather, why Harry and why then? Styles, marketed as a heartthrob and a new rock icon, had not publicly identified as queer. Yet as his solo career peaked, the dress appeared. Was it authentic self-expression or a manufactured shockwave to keep him at the center of attention? In this industry, relevance has a cost, and a man in a dress often reignites the conversation. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the tutu moment. In 2007, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, known for his formidable strength and alpha persona, starred in The Game Plan. An unforgettable scene featured the 6'5" former WWE champion in a pink ballerina tutu and tiara, dancing in a studio. Audiences laughed, and the movie grossed millions. Some argued it was for the kids, others that it was a strategic career move. demonstrating his willingness to do anything for a role. However, when viewed within the broader pattern, it becomes another instance of a powerful man being softened, a warrior reshaped into a jester, a titan laughing at himself for the crowd. Was it harmless? Perhaps, but it was also calculated. The Rock is a multi-billion-dollar brand, and such brands rarely achieve that scale without compromise. Conclusion: control, ritual, submission. From sitcoms to Saturday Night Live, from the Oscars to Vogue covers, the pattern recurs. Strong men, powerful men, black men, alpha males. One by one, they appear in dresses, often right before or after reaching a new echelon of fame. This isn't about clothing. It's about control. It's about ritual. It's about submission. And once you see it, it's hard to unsee. So you have to ask yourself, is it still just fashion? Or is it a price of admission into something much bigger? You be the judge. If this made you question everything, good. That's the first step. Subscribe for more content they don't want you to see. And if you're ready to dig deeper, sign up for the free underground newsletter, link in bio. They keep the surface clean. We operate below it.